Well, hello out there in Rando Land. I'm Neon Tiger, and welcome to. And hopefully, we're getting started here. Well, another week here in the Randomizer League Season 3 Invitational. Shoot, what I want to say. Anyways, it's the Invitational group here. I'm Neon Tiger. I'm joined by Bandman. How you doing, Bandman?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good here. It's been an exciting week so far here of mystery. Hopefully everybody's been having a great Thanksgiving holiday, getting your fill of not only the turkey, but also the fill of the randomizer as well. So, going to be an interesting match today. I know I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully you are as well.
Yes, indeed. This is week 5. It's mystery, and we have two very, very skilled players here on two of our invitational teams. On the left there, you have Solski representing the Yutang clan, who have a grand total of 6 points so far in the Skullwoods division. Apparently, I'm having a tongue twister tonight. So they're definitely looking for a win here, trying to claw back in, see if they can maybe get up into that playoff position. Speaking of that, Tile Roomies on the right with Hazukitty as our runner. They're at 18 points, second place tie right now with two other teams, so they need a win here just to keep pace and keep ahead of those teams chasing them down.
Yeah, you're absolutely right with that about the Tile Roomies. A win tonight will put them in sole possession of second place, put them in a good contingent spot with 2 weeks remaining before our playoffs. And like you said, Yutang Clan trying to claw their back way into it with 2 weeks left. Anything is possible because of how tight these divisions are. Right now, if you go to ALTTPR you check out everything, you'll see how exactly what we're talking about, how tight each and every one of these divisions. And nothing is different here in the Skullwoods division.
Absolutely. Kind of looking at it, we've obviously got 2 weeks left here. There's 12 points up for grabs. Tile Roomies, really, if they get this win, they'll be at 7-3. They'll be in a very good position to control their own destiny. Yutang Clan needing this win just to kind of, keep track and stay alive.
Yeah, I would say, if I read that right, that looked like we were in inverted seed right now, and leaving here takes us up to Dark Death Mountain. We see right away that Quake medallion needed to get us into Turtle Rock, or at least that entrance into Turtle Rock. The Link's House led us out there on Dark Death Mountain. The Dark Sanctuary led us out not too far from where it normally would be.
We got ourselves an inverted Prince seed. Oh boy, this is going to be fun.
Oh, no kidding. Time for, hopefully everybody's got their pen and paper out for where everything goes to. Because this is from my understanding, this is everybody was wanting to see. Everybody wanting to see these cross keys, entrances, and all that. And that looks like that's what we got. Well, not the cross keys yet, but we got the entrance. And there's Swamp House. There's that entrance from Thieves Town.
This is always very interesting with these entrance randomizer seeds, is that you never quite know exactly how crazy we're going to get here. We're just waiting to see. Oh, and there's Ice Palace. In the
Ice Palace, there's the chess game. Wow.
Yep.
We're going to focus on all of our dungeons so far. Entrances are all grouped together, which is always kind of a nice thing. Now we just got to make sure we keep them all straight. And Solski now taking his trip here into Skullwoods. Skullwoods, if I remember right, is usually about the only dungeon here in this version that really does not change too much. I mean, the entrances of Skullwoods changes, but that's really about it.
Yeah, just with all the entrances to get into Skullwoods, the entrance randomizer will keep them in the same area, because it can otherwise be a bit of a, especially just these two kind of the initial areas of Skullwoods, just because it could be a little bit too much of a hassle to find something that matches up.
Solski having a rough time here with these Gibdos here. Was doing a good job of avoiding them. Unfortunately, they've not been playing nice, but There you go. He finally gets by him.
I think we can also definitely say this is not Randomizer. These are all not only because we have everything in the overworld showing up normally, but these are also as Solski takes a death warp here to get out of the dungeon. But we can see also within the dungeons that the enemies are the same, so we can cross that off the list.
Yeah, we did find a compass there. We did not get a text box saying that this was a compass at someplace else, so that is definitely a good sign right now that at least our maps and compasses won't be flipped around, so we should find all of that in the dungeon. But again, we don't know when it comes to the small keys or the big keys yet. We will find out shortly. And ooh, Solski tried to dodge him, and unfortunately the enemy got him.
Yeah, so key sanity is still technically on the table here. We know it's not the full item shuffle because we found that compass. So we still might be doing some key sanity here. As Hazukitty is now making the trip to Skull Woods, and Solski gonna reverse and go to the Village of Outcast area.
Oh, looks like we found King's Tomb here. And just a heart piece.
Yeah, we saw that a little bit earlier on Hazu's side.
And Hazukitty here was going the same direction. Unfortunately, she gets sniped there. Takes an overall death. She will have to start over, and here we are. That looks like inside Spectral Rock Cave. Did not get to see what was on the other side of the.
It was just a big 20-man, so nothing of value. Well, maybe something of value if we're really tight on money, but we'll probably see them still grind it out anyway, so that's the case.
And ooh, Hazukitty getting nailed again by all these enemies, just trying to get up into the Skull Woods area. So that's about the smart place to go here early in the game when it comes to inverted.
So yeah, this is a perfect example of something I say all the time as we're waiting to see where everyone goes. I mention this frequently. When you go early Dark World into any of these seeds, any kind of seed, the game does not adjust up or down the difficulty of enemies here, and we're seeing that on full display here. These green mail 3 hearts trips around the Dark World they're just brutal. You just have to kind of hope you find something that helps you start killing things really soon here.
And Hazukitty finally getting into another fall down here at Skull Woods. Here in the pinball room, she does find a key, so she can get out of this room to look at some more chests here.
And she's still got another key here. She's trying to walk across the gap. There's the map.
Well, until we find that big key, or I think it's probably safe to say that we are just in a regular non-key sanity mode here.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good guess here. There's a piece of heart. Full heart, I should say. That'll help out quite a bit here. Yep, there's that big key. We didn't get the message, so this is definitely not key sanity. So just a regular old inverted entrance randomizer here.
Yeah, unfortunately she didn't have any bombs to try for the bomb jump there for the big chest, and she did find the big key. But I'm sure that she'll find the other drop-down mini that she will, or drop-down hole that she needs to. Needs to be careful. Down to 2 hearts now, getting hit by that enemy. Gonna check the vanilla place here, see if that's the right hole, and it is.
Ooh, there's a hospitalist hut in the. I always forget the name of it, so I refer to it as the room we usually don't go, the house we usually don't go to, because it's really only an entrance randomizer that you get to, or entrance shuffle that you get to see in this place. There's usually nothing down here that makes it worth visiting, but this time there certainly was.
Yeah, we did find out from Saha that the green pendant is vanilla today. It is in Eastern Palace. And it looks like Jesus, she's trying to farm up some bombs here, which is a great place to do it here. She's got her 4 bombs now. She's gonna blow the hole and go from there.
Yep, I'm gonna see what's in this big chest here.
Ooh, that gives us one of our small keys here.
I believe that actually should be like the last of the small keys. I think we've seen the other ones.
I believe we have as well.
I just gotta hope that my counting is right on that.
And Jesus saves and quits, makes her way back. Gonna start, looks like at Dark Link's house. And Solski is showing us the digging game. So, how many digs we got today?
And more importantly, what does it yield us? Ooh.
19 digs for half magic.
Yeah, 19 digs for half magic. Not the most ideal, as Hazu's opening up those chests in the fairy fountain, pyramid fairy fountain. I should be more specific. Yeah, half magic, nice to have, especially early here. It's always nice to get these utility items. Not necessarily required to beat this seed, though.
Hayes, you're doing a great job of getting through. Oh!
Ooh, yeah, I saw what she was going for there with the iframes on that. And Stumpy, well, Stumpy giving us a heart is actually going to be useful here for Solski, because that's going to give him 5 hearts here very early in the dark world. So Stumpy did not disappoint us today. Those Lionels are just, ooh, you don't want to deal with them.
Yeah, it looks like Solski doing a great job so far, making his way around Dark Death World so far. That looked like that was one of the Saha's cabin's house on the left hand.
Yes, that was Saha's house in Kakariko. Here's the potion shop.
Potion shop. Hazukitty gonna unflood. Is gonna hit the dam here, let the water out. So whenever we find those flippers and the required items we need, there's our way into the Swamp Palace. Won't have to go looking too much farther for that.
Nope, that may be, depending on what we find here, as Solski heads over to Hype Cave, that may be the first dungeon we actually go into. Especially if we get flippers early at some point here, but we'll see. So Solski's going to play the chess game. And he's going to get 1 rupee for his 100 to 1. Bad conversion rate. Ooh, and there's Spiral
we find
Cave.
ourselves Spiral Cave.
Yes. This is a little tricky. The mini world arms are going to be a little bit of a hassle to deal with without anything but bombs. But it's workable.
And that boomerang coming in handy there on Solski's side, able to stun all the enemies. There's Jesus, now made her way through Spiral Cave. And for all that work, she gets... Oh, the Moon Pearl.
That's a nice find. Now, of course, the question is, where does this spit her out back at?
Oh, out in the Mire area.
Yep, that's going to be a nice find. We'll also get a small hint here at... I was just trying to get around the dark... Oh, and there's the murder bird.
Got nailed by the Murderdactyl. Looks like, where's our connector go to? Oh, now we got ourselves Death Mountain Light World side. So very nice connector through that, going through the old man's house.
Also, importantly, we get to hear some of my favorite music in the game, the Dark World Bunny theme in the Light World.
I don't know how much he's going to be able to get done, though, without that Moon Pearl. I mean, he can check some of these areas, but that's about all he can do. Do some reconnaissance here in the Light World.
Yeah, that may be what Solski's thinking. It's just figure out what leak goes to where, and then just work from there. See if you find. Gosh, what is this? Shop Mountain now?
That's what it's looking like it's going to be.
Hey, are we 3 for 3 on this?
Close enough.
Close enough. 2.5.
Solski doing a great job. I was about to say doing a great job of staying away from everybody, and we find ourselves Desert Palace.
Yes, indeed.
And Super Bunny Cave.
Ooh. Yeah, Hazukitty, meanwhile, came out of a Genus cave. Does have the Moon Pearl, so that's going to be an accessible overworld.
Looks like Solski's going to take a death here, and if I remember correctly, when he comes back alive, he should be able to transverse through this dungeon just like that.
Yep, that's exactly what the plan was.
Ooh, we find the hammer.
Whoa, that's going to be helpful.
There is our first attack weapon of the game.
It's also one of the pieces we need to get into Swamp Palace and actually do some stuff.
Finding the map so far here in Desert Palace.
This is kind of the fun thing about these kind of seeds, these entrance seeds, is you get such difference in what paths you take, and a lot of times it's just what do you find? Do you find something that actually you can do?
Yeah, we just saw the small key there on the torch of Desert Palace, so we're going to need that, and we're going to need the boots. So hopefully we'll find those boots soon. And had a dark room there going into Link's house. Be kind of curious to see which that is.
I kind of think it might be Mountain. I'm not 100% certain on that yet.
That's what I would guess. I want to hope that that's our old man, but that's just a little bit of hope there. There's nothing to that guess or not, so we shall see. And Hazu now making her way into Hyrule Castle, but where does it lead to? That gives us our thieves' hideout. Oh, and there's our mirror.
Nice. So we've got to find a drop down for that. Meanwhile, Solski is actually doing Super Bunny Cave. For those of you wondering why is it called Super Bunny Cave, here's why. On Solski's side, we're actually seeing the namesake of that room. And yeah, we can indeed, of course, confirm that this is a cross-world entrance randomizer seed, so this is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I think this is the seed that everybody wanted, except for I don't know if they really wanted it in the inverted. But either way, I don't think it really would have mattered. But
yep. As I was going to say, this is the one that you love to watch just because it's fun to watch. Maybe not so much to run. And there's the drop down for the mirror. It's the uncle hole.
Say we're gonna find out what our requirements are a little bit early here. I think there we go.
Yeah, just trying to set that up. So not a bad idea from Hazu here. Well, you get two things. You get a little bit of intel there on what's on the ledge. Maybe you also get to check those requirements too. Yep, looks like that's what the plan's gonna be. Or maybe Hazu gonna...
if I remember right, it's on. We got to go actually upstairs to the just there by the Aghanim 1 entrance to figure out what our progression is. But can't really tell what Jesus is trying to do there.
Yep.
Oh, we found Mini Moldworm Cave.
Nice.
So there's 5 items right there. Hazukitty gonna try out Hype Cave. And that takes us into another chess game.
Yep, that was the chess game we saw Solski pay 100 and get 1 rupee for earlier, so not worth.
And ooh, careful, Hazu. And here, it's just unfortunate. Just another fortune teller there at the swamp. Oh my goodness!
Getting to use that hammer finally.
Yeah, it looked like the K45 entrance there. That was the back entrance to Bumper Cave. Oh, there's the back of the feuding brothers there in that house.
Yeah, it's not going to be quite so useful this time around, given that it's not going to spit you out at Maze Race. And what is that Maze Race? It is... Ooh! Yep, we got to find that.
Yeah, we're going to need that one a little bit later here. Oh, we find our Eastern Palace here. And Solski going to take the death here so he can go deeper here in Ice Palace. Unfortunately, all those hearts going to take several attempts to do them.
Yeah.
While Hazukitty checking out the bridge here at Turtle Rock, and she finds K45 and just finds a big 20. So Solski here, probably not going to, he can make it at least through the front half here of Eastern Palace. Unfortunately, without a weapon, he's going to have a hard time trying to kill some of these enemies here. But then again, he's been doing a great job of avoiding all of the enemies.
Yeah, he should be good to go through the front half here and get these 3 chests out front here for sure. Obviously, he's going to have a little bit of difficulty getting any further than that because you've got the mimics back there that you can't really do anything about to get the key without any sort of weapon. So using that boomerang just nicely to keep Stalfos at bay. Let's see what we've got in this chest.
Oh, we got a bow.
Well, if he wants to take the gamble and go back there, it's an option now.
Well, I mean, we do know that this really we know it's not Randomizer, so we don't have to worry about any crazy enemies being in this dungeon. I'm sure that he's comfortable in all of the dark rooms, so at this point right now, me personally, I would probably go for it. The dark rooms really aren't that bad. It gives us our vanilla green pendant here. And I mean, as of right now, looks like we're going to have at least 1 item here on Armos Knights. Oh, be careful, Kitty, there. Ice Palace. Ooh, we find ourselves a chicken hut.
It might have been there, so let's see what we got here. Just 10 arrows.
Just 10 arrows. And since Hazu's already over here, she's going to check the dark side of this area where Ice Rod Cave is. And that is, oh, that's a Gina. Find a Gina's cave here, and a Gina gives us what? Just some bombs. Oh there's our maps. We found all our dungeon items, so we do have one item now here on Armos Knights, and plus the item at Saha. And oh, we find GT. Oh my.
Nice to know. So we do need the boots for Desert Palace Big Key, but we don't need them for GT Big Key.
And Solski using his good beat. Oh, we find the Ether Medallion there in Hope Room.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounded like Solski picked up the key, that good bee helping him out big time. And now making his way upstairs.
Yeah, this is really good, smart play from Solski here. Using that bee to help out was, I'll be honest, I've never seen anybody do that before, but it's such a smart play. It's like, I don't know why I've never thought about it.
Yeah, I do agree with you yourself. That was an excellent play there. He's got plenty of arrows here to finish up the boss.
Yeah, he's got plenty of arrows to take care of, because he's going to get some refills here as well. Just got to take care of these red Igors. Open up the door, he'll get plenty to fill up. He's at full 30. And this should be pretty cut and dry. Plus he's going to get green pendant out of this, so we know that Sahasrah's hut is open to our runners, so I don't know if we'll see Solski head back there yet.
And just a heart piece there for all of his trouble. I've taken down Armos Knights, but they're just a little over 24 minutes in this race. That gives us our first green pennant of the race here. And it looks like Hazukitty going to try some bomb jumps, but unfortunately she got one heart left and takes the intentional death. Maybe going to try to start over here.
Yeah, really interesting. Oh, bonk.
Library, that's Bonk Rocks.
Yeah.
Oh, but he can't get it because unfortunately he's still in his dark. He's in his bunny state here.
Right. This is like this is what's so cool about like something like Cross World entrance shuffle. Like, who would have thought, at 25 minutes, we'd have one of our runners is in GT, clearing out left side with barely any items, just to see if there's anything in here. And meanwhile, Solski finding the entrance to Misery Mire at the Smith's hut. Meanwhile, the other one is...
And here is... this is the uncle's check here. Unfortunately, he can check it. Okay, I wasn't exactly sure if he could check or not because of his bunny state. Hazukitty does get around the little hookshot areas here, finding a couple keys. Ooh, we find the flute.
Nice.
3 small keys and the flute there in the Stalfos room.
Gonna mirror out.
I think that's a great place to hop on out.
So, for people who are asking where the Moon Pearl was, it's in Spiral Cave. So we've got So Solski knows where Spiral Cave is. He's poked his head in there. Just didn't do the whole thing, so just has to go back and get it.
And we find ourselves laser bridge here. At least with the green mail here taking death quick in or not a required death oh, my brain went dumb for a second. I can't think. He took an intentional death. There we go. So now he's on laser bridge here. And Hazukitty doing some fake flippering here. Going to check out the waterfall fairy. Unfortunately, just nothing important.
Yep. Does have the water walk enabled though. Meanwhile, Solski is checking laser bridge very carefully, just trying to do it with only 4 hearts and no way to heal. Oh, that was not worth it.
Yeah, unfortunately, just 1 rupee on that one. And we find our big key. And 300 rupees. So finding some money here. Unfortunately, though, he's kind of cornered right now between the laser beams and the beetle here.
Yep, this is the not ideal situation. He doesn't really have anything to.
Oh.
Unless it, yeah, there we go. Oh no, he had it and then got lasered.
Yeah, Hazukitty, we're going to check out what was on the other side of that connector. Unfortunately, she doesn't have any bombs right now, so she's going to have to come back and see what actually is there in that the feuding brothers.
So we do know now where both sides of that is.
Yeah, fortunately, Solski went out of the dungeon and went back to his bunny state, so he had to take another dungeon death here. And the last one picks up a small key.
Yep.
So we found a green rupee, we found 300 rupees, we found a small key and a big key there on Laser Bridge.
Yeah, it's not impossible. Obviously, it's not too impossible to get all that stuff for Solski, but it just takes a lot of time, especially when you're stuck in bunny state and you can't really do anything about the beetle. I was going up the sanctuary, and Solski in the chicken hut. It's another shop.
Yeah, it looked like Hazu did find another one of our drop downs. Unfortunately, I'm not exactly sure which one that was. She was in and out way too quickly for my eyes.
So, Hazukitty going over to the Thieves
find
Hut.
the well spot. That's a
Yep.
Yeah, Thieves Hut's our Kakariko well spot. So that's a nice thing to find here in a second here. And in our mushroom spot, not checking that out. You're gonna see where our entrances are up here. Sanctuary chest. We find that one. Oh, unfortunately, we cannot open it yet. Still in that bunny sprite.
So I think there's two. I think there's just one. I think we know where Ganon is now, don't we? I think we've seen all the other drops besides that.
I think the only one we have not seen would be right here at the chicken hut. I don't think we've seen that one yet. Or not the chicken hut, the lumberjack.
Yep. Well, I think we're about to see it.
But that'd be kind of mean though. If we gotta beat Aga 1 to get into that one. Oof.
Yeah, we're about to find out.
We still don't know what the end. We still don't know what the end game is here for this game yet. So no, lumberjack is not was not Ganon. That looked like that was the back end of Magic Bat, maybe.
Yeah, that looked like Magic Bat. So I think that means we're yeah. Does that mean that he might be at Magic Bat then?
And in our mushroom spot, just another big 20. So hopefully now Hazu's going to go here, drop into the well here. Unfortunately, uncovers a guard who's trying to body her. And in the well, we got what? Didn't catch that first item, but the second item's a heart piece. Arrows. Ooh, the ice rod. And boots. Oh, that's a definitely good find right there. Find the ice rod and the boots. That's two items that we are going to need here throughout this to get through Trinex and all of those locations. that require the rocks or require the boots to get the bonk rocks, allows us to get the small key now in Desert Palace. And ooh, we find ourselves Graveyard Ledge here at the Kakariko Wizards or Fortune Teller, and we have ourselves our first sword of the game.
Woohoo!
So we now have ourselves our second attack weapon here.
And I think this is one that will be much preferred to using the hammer. The hammer does do tempered sword damage, but the hitbox is very small on it. We've got those boots too, so. Ooh.
Oh, that's the back of Desert. Unfortunately, though, without a fire sword, she cannot complete it.
Well, the good thing was it was boots locked anyway, so it was double boots locked, in fact.
That looks like that is the hammer pegs, and just got a big 20 there. They're at the Ganon's Tower entrance.
And Hazu's, going through and poking around, checking out all these locations here that are situated in
and like that was Spike Cave's entrance led us to the big chest there of Turtle Rock. So that kind of the entrance to the back half of Turtle Rock. And oh, that's our left-hand entrance into Desert. Yep. Or not our left hand, our right hand.
Right hand.
Into Desert.
Yep. Meanwhile, Hazukitty is getting the flute taken care of and releasing the duck from the weather vane. So yeah, for those wondering about who's in the lead, who's not, Hazu definitely has a massive advantage right now on weapons, but Solski, as has been pointed out in chat here by a couple of our lovely viewers, has been doing a lot of exploration in bunny form. So, there is a little bit of a advantage to getting all those things checked. Ooh.
Oh, that's the back of Escape.
Yep. Which makes sense because Sanctuary is on the other side. So, ooh, and there's
our glove.
Yep. Oh.
Oh, and a Master Sword. Holy cow.
Yeah, so really, Solski's big problem right now is not having that Moon Pearl. Just not going to Spiral Cave and doing that is locking out so much of this from being explored and all these chests from being opened up and stuff. Like this one right here is only a big 20, but still. The more chests and locations you can kind of cross off your map, the better off you're going to be in your routing.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, I mean, he's not really that far away from Spiral Cave. I'm trying to think exactly where it was. I believe Spiral Cave was in Thieves Town, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we did find Spike Cave. It's in the northwest house there in Kakariko. Of course, that's the back entrance for Bumper Cave, Bumper Ledge. And the chicken hut, we've already seen Solski go in here. Is the shop. So yeah, we've seen a lot of these locations that Hazu's checking right now. Most of them Solski got to in bunny form.
And there was our other entrance there into Ice Rod Cave. That was the right-hand cave. Fortunately, just to nowhere. Gonna check out here what our magic bat, and that is our Uncle drop down, which we've already seen that. Uncle gives us a heart piece. Yep. And then I believe it's a big 20 there as well as in the chest here.
Yep.
And just finds another key there in Skull Woods, and Solski nopes out while Hazukitty go into Meyer a little bit with these boots. She can actually go in a little bit farther here than just the first room. So it'll be interesting to see how far she can go. Hopefully the key layout is going to work out for her here. Unfortunately, doesn't have a fire source, but then again, it's still early in the game, so I'm sure we will find something here soon.
Yeah, it's just a matter of when, really. We know where there's a bow, which would make this dungeon a little easier. It's in Eastern Palace, of all places, and Solski's already gotten that and gotten out. This is gonna be, and there's a dam. This is gonna be really nice for Solski. Gonna eventually find that hammer when he travels down, hopefully to Swamp at some point here.
And Hazukitty gonna have to be careful here with the spikes, and she hit herself a small key for her work there. Unfortunately, though, down to 1 heart here, so she needs to be extra careful here. And there's Saha, and oh, he just gives us a shield.
Yep. So that could have been a very, very big moment for Solski if that was something that was needed, like, fire rod, or if it was like silver arrows or something like that. Whatever would have made his search a little nicer.
Yeah, unfortunately, right now, when it comes to Hazukitty, all she has found so far just keys here in Misery Mire. Oh, we find our big key there in the lobby chest. Oh, it's starting to look like one of our items are going to be locked here. It's going to be fire locked. There's Solski. He's now going to get his Moon Pearl. Finally making his way there in the Dark Lumberjack.
So this will kind of, I'm not sure how Solski will feel about getting that Moon Pearl, knowing that he knew that this was here a while ago. But hopefully it's not going to rattle him too much. I don't think it should. Solski's a pretty strong runner. He's just going to go about his business.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's already done a lot of moving around here when it comes to exploration here in the light world. So, I mean, he does know where a lot of things are at now. He's just playing catch up when it comes to actually finishing things out here. We see that Ether is the medallion we need to get into Misery Mire, and Solski, he finds ourselves that was Lower Paradox Cave, but kind of surprised that he's not going into that right now. I mean, he doesn't have a mirror, so he's kind of stuck in here, so hopefully he'll go back into it.
Yep, so for those wondering where the mirror is, the thieves' hideout drop down in, well, it's in what would be the thieves' drop down room, but obviously it's a different location.
Yeah, that was Thieves' Hideout.
Yep.
That you're talking about, but I believe it was oh, I can't even read my notes right now. My notes are pretty bad right now. But then again, I have nothing but chicken scratch, so.
This is the Uncle spot. Yeah, it was Uncle Hole, because I remember we mentioned that.
Yes,
we talked about that earlier. Yep.
Now that you say that and I look at my notes, you're absolutely right. And was that a map check there on Jesus' side? I thought I saw.
I saw it too, but it was very quick. And Solski is actually dropping down here, I think, to... Well, it looks like to grab a ferry, but also to do some exploration. There's Castle Tower.
Yeah, that's definitely a great find right now, and how easily accessible that is as well. And the playback looks like we got a red crystal at Desert Palace, and it looked like just a regular crystal there at Tower of Hera.
Very nice.
So that gives us our Light World crystals.
And
in Bonkrok, find the shovel in Bonkrok.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. We did get to see that shovel pick up here. Meanwhile, Solski running around in the desert got spit out here after falling down in the Spectacle Rock hole. You know, I have to say, if you're going to be an evil wizard, you want to hide out from everybody, the bombable little hut there in Kakariko is a pretty good place to hide.
Yes, it definitely is. And right now we got Hazukitty. She is now into Eastern Palace. Gonna pick up that bow and her first bottle, so that's gonna give us access to Sick Kid so far. Unfortunately, we have not seen Sick Kid. And Solski finally getting to the sunken treasure there at the dam, picking up his that's actually his second attack item with that bow and hammer.
Yes, indeed. But the hammer will, of course, be a welcome addition here. Meanwhile, Hazukitty picking up the bow. That's on the right side of Eastern Palace, and we'll probably see an attempt here to full clear this. We'll see if we see the B strat.
Oh, we found ourselves the Myers shed here.
Yes, we did. And what's in here?
Okay, a fire shield and a heart container.
Yeah. Not too shabby. Of course, that's just going to be a shield upgrade for Hazu. Unless she's going to go back and deliver the pendant to Sahasrahla. There's, of course, that big key. Mini Moldorm Cave now. Finally getting to see what's behind door number 1.
At the rate we're going, there's got to be something pretty good in here. And we have ourselves just a heart piece, another heart piece. Holy cow, 3 heart pieces. There's a 3 of a kind, 50 rupees, and a red meringue.
Yeah, the heart pieces will be nice, but yeah, I think the rest of it could probably, if you would have to take it or leave it, I'd say leave it.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a very healthy seed so far. If you look here at Solski, he's got 9. Jesus, she is up to 6.
Yep. And gets the second Igor. Nicely done there from Hazukitty. Using the boots to kind of help navigate that as well.
Yeah, one of many different ways that you can actually get through that room while finding that Igor there for that green pendant. Oh, unfortunately misses the switch there on that one, but gets it on the second try.
It should be smooth sailing here from here on out for Hazukitty to wrap up this dungeon, get the green pendant, and head on out here.
Yeah, 'cause she has not yet been to Saha yet, so get check out his closet as well. Ooh, unfortunately, that on that second Igor, Jesus shoots her arrow just a little bit too early, but gets him on the second time, getting her arrow refill, and gonna go take out the Armos Knights. While Solski, he's realized that, ooh, there is a mirror. I better go get that.
Yep, he's gonna know exactly where to go to. Yes. Go over to the magical floating bush and fall down the uncle hole.
Hazukitty with a different setup strat. I've never really seen it from that side. I've always seen it from either the lower right or upper right. I've never actually seen it on the upper left. And there down goes Armos Knights at 47 minutes. That gives her green pendant here. While Solski picks up his mirror.
Yep, there's the mirror for Solski, the pendant for Hazukitty. I was going to say on the setup for that, I've seen that before, but I've seen it mostly used as a setup for if you make a mistake on the bottom right corner. I've seen people go to the top left and try to set up again from there.
Yeah, and Hazukitty realizing the flippers are up there on the race game, but doing a nice mirror here. Gonna go check out the dig game. Which, I mean, I believe we've already seen the dig game here. Just a lot of digs here. For nothing really important, if I remember correctly.
That's half magic.
Okay, that kind of is important. So, and it looks like she's going to be farming up some rupees as well. So, I mean, if she wants to, she can play the arrow game. That's, well, I would say normally the arrow game. That's literally on the other side of this game. But again, we're in the inverted C. We got our entrances shuffled, so that's not where it's at. And oh, there's the other end of our feuding brothers here. So there's our connector here, which take us there to Saha's hut. So unfortunately, that connector really does not take us anywhere worthwhile. And then that's the back of Bumper Cave. Unfortunately, we still have not yet found the cave. Be interesting to see where that connector takes us at here. And in the shovel spot, oh, we get the hook shot. Oh boy, that is an important item for when we need that for Swamp Palace, but also gives us a chance to go the normal way into that Death Mountain. Unfortunately, Stumpy here just gives us a piece of his heart for us.
Yeah, so the good thing about finding that hook shot in the dig spot is going to be that really all we need at this point is just the flippers, and we know where those are. We just have to find the entrance that spits us out.
So unfortunately, Solski out of bombs, so not going to be able to check out what Agina has, but unfortunately, he's just going to get bombs for bombs, while Hazukitty finds ourself the swag net. So, oh, and she's actually giving up her good B here.
Yeah, a little surprised about that, but there's probably some kind of strat. I would not be shocked if she's thinking getting a safety there.
And it looks like Hazukitty found the old man cave.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, no, maybe not.
No. I don't think. Yeah. I don't think that's the old man cave, because we got the 1F there. That might be the that might be the entrance to the sewers.
That is a good point. And let's see here, the arrow shop that gives. Oh, that's the arcade to the inside of Speck Rock here.
Yep, and we've already actually seen where the hole, if House is going to drop down the hole here, we've already seen where that spits out. So we know that, and she's going to fall down here. So we know probably go to the right, pick up a fairy. You know, because why not? And there, yes, indeed, you can pick one up. Oh, there we go.
She goes.
She needed to do that anyway, so no time loss here. But we know that this is going to spit her out on the right side exit of Desert Palace, so she'll be in the desert.
Solski here doing some fake flipper checks here. Oh, finds the Quake Medallion. So that's going to get our entrance into Turtle Rock whenever we get there. It looked like that was just a big 20 there on the ledge here of Desert Palace.
This is the fun thing about entrance shuffle is you get all of these. You get to see all of these wonderful entrances that you don't normally get to see. Like you forget that hey, there's an entrance there that goes somewhere normally.
Yeah, and Hazukitty, she did find the arrow game, but she did pass that up. Was going to try to make some money here, but they both of them at literally the exact same time find themselves a shop here. And Solski going to buy him some bombs. Definitely needs those. And, oh, unfortunately, buying those bombs put him back into his water state. But that's okay. Now he's back and he's got his water walk. Unfortunately, does not really have the money to get into see what Zora has, but we are going to get ourselves a catfish check here. And what's catfish give? Catfish just gives us a big 20. Solski going to see what's here on Zora Ledge, and that is, oh, that's another sword. Holy cow. So that's our third sword of the game. And, oh, Hazukitty has found Thieves Town. She does find a mushroom there in that first chest. This is a full clearable dungeon for her. I mean, she does have the hammer. She's got a sword. Found the big key here. Kind of surprised Solski's going back this way. He doesn't have enough money to get the Zora item here.
Right.
Oh, but he does have that bow and bomb, so he's probably going to try to do a fake
splash elite. Yeah, splash elite. Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, it's actually been kind of fun. Oh, it looks like he got it.
First
nice
try.
Job. So that's going to give him his first sword of the game. Very nice seeing that splash elite.
Yeah. So for anyone wondering what happened there, how that works, basically all you're doing is you're setting up a fake flipper by using the arrows and the bomb explosion to basically fill up all of the pixels so that it can't do the splash animation, and instead it spits you in the fake flipper.
Yeah, the way he did it was with 3 arrows and 2 bombs. There is other ways that you can do it. And ooh, Hazukitty almost got the god pixel there in the hellway.
That would have been cool to see. Right after that splash elite, getting two things like that together, that would have been excellent.
Yeah, I'm going to give Solski his props on that splash elite. I don't think I've seen it done any faster than that. Hazukitty here now making her way up into the attic here. Only one. There's her last item of the dungeon here. So basically right now, if she's keeping track of everything, she just needs to go pick up Blind and the Maiden and take him and go defeat him. That's it. Because she's found all 4 items here in Thieves Town.
Yep.
And that looked like that was the left entrance there into Desert Palace. But unfortunately, I think Solski's already checked out this, except for the main entrance, if I remember correctly. He's checked out the other 2 entrances. He's seen the left, he's seen the right. He just has yet to see the middle. Which I'm going to guess is probably what he's going to check out right now. So the front door at Desert Palace leads us to Paradox Cave. There on Death Mountain. Oh, we got ourselves Mimic Cave. Definitely a good place to go here. Now he has that hammer. Mimic Cave gives us up just some more bombs. Unfortunately here for Hazu, she's only going to find herself the map or the compass here in the big chest, and it is the map. So that means Blind is going to have the compass.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where really, like you mentioned, man, just remembering to count your items really makes it easy to know when you've gotten everything out of a dungeon, and at that point you just don't really have to worry about that. It's not going to cost her a whole bunch of time, but it's it's an extra check you just don't have to make.
Well, if she's anything like me when I play this game, I am a completionist. I like to do things 100%. Now, granted, in this game, probably doing things 100% is not a great idea, but hey, maybe that's just how she is. I don't know.
Right.
All I know is I enjoy watching her play.
Great. Or it could have been any number of things. Just if you get the count wrong and forget what you found, easy to do that. But
she's doing a great job using the sword beams to take out Blind.
Yeah, this is pretty smart. Unfortunately, going to lose the sword beams now since she just took a hit, but only 3 more swipes.
She needs one more hit left on Blind, and there he goes. Yep. There goes Blind.
Absolutely, and Solski is heading into what would be Turtle Rock, but it's not Turtle Rock.
So there's our first crystal there on Hazukitty's side. At just under 59 minutes, have our first crystal of the game there on Blind.
Yes, indeed. It's going to be a haul tonight.
Well, that's the nature of the game here. So, we got another 5-6 at Swamp Palace. I saw Turtle Rock as a pendant.
Ice Palace was the other pendant. So yeah, that should, with that knowledge, that should give us an indication of where everything is, as far as crystals and pendants go. And of course, the one thing is we still don't know what the goal is. Nobody's gone up and checked it.
Yeah, our pendant Turtle Rock, pendant Ice, and then 5-6 there at Swamp Palace. So. Ooh, 300 rupees. Just a lot of money there at Hype Cave.
Cash Cave is in full effect tonight.
Well, speaking of more cash there in GT.
Yeah, Hazu's actually going through and gonna go hunting for that big key. Yep, forgot to flip it back. There we go. Yeah, meanwhile, Solski finding Ice Cave in the Old Man exit. But, that's the way back down. I was looking at the wrong offside entrance there, but...
Yeah, with that hook shot that she found a little bit earlier there in the shovel spot here, I mean, Hazukitty can almost do a full clear here of GT. Unfortunately, though, without that fire rod, she will not be able to do a full clear.
Right.
And was that the Old Man Cave? Oh, we found Bombos.
Yes, it was.
Cave.
Yep.
So we have found all 3 of our medallions here. Oh, we get the book from the Old Man.
Now, that could be important. And Old Man Cave is blind tied. Or blind tied out.
Yeah, we haven't seen this yet on either side. So we got 10 arrows. 50 rupees. Ooh, powder. And a heart container and 1 more.
Fire rod.
Oh, our fire rod. So there is our fire source.
So there's...
Unfortunately, Hazukitty took off that that skull, and unfortunately that was her bonk and got bodied by the beetle.
Yep, I was going to do a bomb jump across the gap instead, but it has reset the room here, so we'll see the bonk now. It's easier setup. So with that powder find, you know, you gotta be hoping that Magic Bat doesn't have anything, because that's an aggro required seed if that's the case.
Yeah, that it is.
Oh, Hazu's got one tiny bit of trouble here, which is...
Yeah, she's out of arrows.
Yep.
So just gonna spam that fighter or that master sword. Hopefully there's one more, so we got one left. And oh, be careful, Hazu. Yeah, just spam that master sword as fast as you possibly can. I'm not exactly sure how many swipes it takes on it, but it is a lot. Oh! Oh, careful. Down to her last
There we
he
go.
goes.
There we go. Nicely done.
Man, I was holding on for dear life on that one. And
Blue
get
mail.
the blue mail. Some bombs and, oh, the big key. So it's really nice to see the big key there, not on the right-hand side. And yeah, but Hazu going to take care of the safety room, get herself give herself a fairy. I think it'd be kind of hard for her to grab a fairy. Oh, no, I guess not.
Nope. Just gotta wait for it to float over to the edge there. You can grab it pretty quick. I think we're gonna get to see the thing that we don't get to see very often.
Yeah, not very often. We can see the big chest here. And it gives us just 300 rupees there. And that looked like that was a heart piece there on the floating island.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we're also going into Tower of Hera here. Hey!
It's our little bombable hut there.
Indeed. So one tower has the bombable hut, and the bombable hut has one tower.
That it does. Ether tab was say triple boom, didn't it?
Yep. That's going to be just the triple
So
bomb.
just the bombs.
So yeah, the one thing that Hazukitty needs to go and do GT is going to be a fire source, which we know where one is. Solski's got one, the fire rod. Boy, those flippers are tantalizing at this point. Oh, well, there's Ganon.
Well, we do know that it is not a ped seed because it said that you cannot defeat him until you complete your goals. So that takes ped off the table now. But that doesn't mean pedestal is not important, but just takes that off of the off the board.
So when Ganon's in that spot, do we call him Hula Hanon?
I'll give you that one, yeah. I'll give you that one, yeah. And let's see here. Looks like Solski debating on where he's going next. While Hazukitty going to check out some of the Thieves' Town, and oh, she's going into Ice Palace.
There's even yo guys, get done even better. Hula Ham, I like that. That's even better. But yeah, there is Ice Palace, and I think we're gonna see Hazukitty go poke around in Ice Palace as well as Solski, but Solski's got the fire rod, so it's gonna be a little bit quicker than having to use bombos to get through here.
Yeah, one of the big differences, though, too, is that Solski has yet to find his second sword upgrade. While Jesus, she does have that, having a hard time finds herself the big key there in the very first chest when it comes to Ice Palace. Using the Quake Medallion, wow. Unfortunately, though, with this dungeon, with both of our runners here, we are not going to get to see any Icebreaker today. Going to see our old friend, the bomb jump, whenever we get there, here in Ice Palace. Don't remember the last time I've seen that one.
So yeah, no icebreaker tonight because neither runner has acquired the Canvas Mario. Which really is the one item we don't know where it is. We haven't seen yet.
And here's our old friend, the bomb jump. And so, Solski just missed his first time. Hazu gets hers, and there's Solski on the second attempt. It's always kind of nice to see. Here we are, an hour, 9 minutes into this race, and both these runners in the exact same room. Solski once again using that Quake Medallion, taking down all those pin gators. Oh, there's our first item here in Ice Palace. Just a big 20. Ooh, Hazu did not get the bomb jump. Solski did here, but at least Hazu can still check out the big chest here and just find just the map.
Yeah, nothing too vital so far.
Yeah, this room going to be a little bit tougher here for Solski since he had yet to find the hook shot here, but this is actually a very manageable bomb jump here. Just kind of line yourself against that block, set your bomb down, go to the corner, and there you go. Nice and easy.
Yes, indeed.
I will say, though, it has been really nice here, being in this dungeon here, being able to use your medallions with that half magic. At the rate they've been going, probably wouldn't be able to use the medallions much they have. They didn't have that half magic. And Solski remembering, oh yeah, I don't have a glove yet.
So I can't go any further.
That is correct. And we found that glove not too long ago. I'm trying to think of where was that? That was.
It was in the back half of Escape, the triple chest back there. There's also a sword upgrade back there. So when Solski finds it, it will be somewhat helpful.
Hazukitty doing a nice job there getting across that gap. Unfortunately, the Beetles were just trying to make her life a little bit more difficult here, blocking her path. Oh yeah, give me that heart, says Hazukitty. Unfortunately, though, wasn't able to get the double heart there from that from that hook shot pickup. And there's our second item, just with the big 20. Solski gonna go check out what our front entrance here to Misery Mire is. And oh, that's the back of, or that's the top entrance of Paradox Cave, which
Yes, it is.
we have not seen Paradox Cave yet.
No, we
We
have
haven't seen
not.
anything in Paradox Cave.
Nope, we don't even know where this is gonna spit him back out when he goes down. He's got like 3 entrances here you can go through too. So this could
Well,
lead some.
Well, Solski did find the lower entrance here into Lower Paradox
Right.
Cave earlier in his bunny beam state, so. And it looks like our last item here of Ice Palace is going to be on Cold Stare himself. I didn't think that bomb was going to get it. Man, if you need money in this seed, there it is. Oh, there's our silver arrows. Oh, there's our second glove.
Ooh.
So that right there, that gives us our second glove, which I can't imagine that being a while before Hazukitty goes back and gets that. And what on earth is that bunny sprite? Interesting. So with a full half magic here, going to use that Bombos. Does have a Master Sword here, down to 5 hearts, so she is going to have to be a little bit careful here.
Yeah.
Here in Cold Stare, I mean, it is a very manageable fight. Just will need to play it extra cautious. She is pulling out the hammer.
This could be this could be really interesting. Hopefully she can get him pinned in the corner there. Got him pinned in the corner. Yep. Gotta be careful.
Oh, she was doing a great job too. So she got hit by one of those ice cubes there, and
yep.
Ooh,
She's got a fairy.
She still has her fairy.
I think she does.
Oh, thank goodness.
I was gonna say while we were talking about the fight, that she does have the fairy, so that's gonna be a little bit of safety in the pocket. Unfortunately, that was it, so still has to be very careful here. Blue mail's gonna help a little bit. Probably just, it looks like going just the sword spins now and an occasional hammer just to be safe. Ooh, gotta be careful too with those ice blocks.
Yeah, it looked like Bombos was just a heart container.
And they drop on your head, they take a big chunk of damage.
Yeah, she's getting pretty good at this. Oh,
Oh.
No! Hazukitty unfortunately takes to the death.
Yep. Getting them back out.
Right, just like that. I don't blame her for noping out one bit. Oh, so close.
Yep. I don't blame her either. It's very tough to get back down there, and you're getting back down there without your safeties, so that's makes the fight a lot harder.
Yeah, so here we are. We are 1 hour, 15 minutes here into this race. Make sure you give a follow to both these runners here with Solski and Hazukitty. Also give out a big follow to their teammates if you have not done so already. For Utang Clan, you got Imusari and Apathy Duck. And on Tile Roomies, you got Jay Meisher and RD Walsh here. So definitely give them a follow. Give a follow here to my commentator here, Neon Tiger. Give a follow to our tracker as well, So Cool 2044. He definitely is the sole unsung hero here of this race here, helping us keep things straight here. Yeah, me and Neon Tiger are doing all the talking here, but he's keeping us straight.
Yep, and of course, make sure to give Bandman a follow as well. Couldn't do it without him. Always helps to have, especially in a seed like this, it helps to have 4 sets out instead of 2.
Oh, yeah. And from here, looks like Imusari going to the Mire area, so hopefully she's going to check out her Paradox Cave here. So this will end up giving her Titan's mitts. as well as her tempered sword. So now, granted, even though usually in an inverted seed, the gloves aren't really that important, or the mitts aren't that important. They're always a nice thing to have.
Yep, Hazukitty's going to get the mitts and the silvers here, so silvers not required, but you're never going to say no to a nice set of silvers that are on the way for Ganon.
Honestly, I did watch a retro seed a little bit earlier. It'd be kind of nice to have some of that money for those games.
Yeah, for those who are for just checking in now at 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 15 seconds, we are in week 5 here, mystery week here for ALTTPR League Season 3, the Invitational League here. A matchup, very important matchup for both teams. Tile Roomies with Hazukitty trying to get that 7th win. And Utang Clan trying to get win number 3 is to really just stay alive in this whole season.
Now this is game 2 here of these between these two teams here. In game 1, RD Walsh did defeat Emo Sorry, so
yep.
Very important here to at least get the split here to kind of help save their season here. If you take a close look at the standings, Tile Roomies are needing if they with a win today will put them in a solid 2nd place in the Skullwoods division of the Dark World Conference. Utang Clan, if they get a win here today, that's going to definitely help their cause.
Yeah, especially that first win that RD Walsh had over Emo Saru. Really, it's a situation where if you're Utang Clan, you just want to get that split. Get the 9 points, so that you can kind of know, okay, we're in a situation where it's pretty much in our hands with a little bit of help. But if we win out these last 2 weeks, we've got a shot at making it. Meanwhile, if you're Tile Roomies, you're basically trying to keep up and have a shot at the first overall seed. They do have the only undefeated team that's left is Phendrana Drifters. Not really much of a shock there. That's that's a very, very good team. But if you get that win, you get to 7-3. There's 4 games left. Conceivably you can win out, and if Phendrana Drifters go 0-4 the next 2 weeks, you got that number 1 seed locked up. So there's plenty of reasons for everybody to still be fighting really hard right now.
And right now, if you want to start thinking about playoffs, basically the top 3 top 3 teams in each division will actually advance into the playoffs. What ends up happening is teams 2 and 3 play each other, the best of 5, and then the winner of that will eventually take on the top seed of the division, and then we go from there. So,
yep, and of course, Solski getting the Thiefstown Crystal from the blind fight there, and that's of course another reason too why Tile Roomies really want that, because they're tied. They're in a 3-way tie for 2nd right now, so one of those 3 teams is not going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, and then Hazukitty, she does make her way through the front of Desert Palace. Unfortunately, though, finding both items in that dungeon here, just some bombs and 10 arrows. So all we got left to do here of Desert Palace now is just take down Lamos. Yes, chat, we are talking about the playoffs. I know. I mean, it's not like the NBA where playoff practice isn't important. I mean, we're not Allen Iverson here, but playoffs are important here. So being 2 weeks out, might as well think about it just a little bit. Hazu looks like she's going to do some exploration here in Turtle Rock.
Yeah, gonna get that big chest, the chest in the middle of lava here. So could be something nice in there. I may even be able to, depending on what this is, to work backwards and go through and get up to the front of Turtle Rock.
Yeah, we still have 3 items remaining here. Available here at Turtle Rock. We did find a single rupee and 300 rupees there on Laser Bridge. And Hazu doing a great job putting that bombos to work, taking down that pokey to get that key.
Yep. I don't think we've seen Hazu do Laser Bridge yet, so obviously doesn't have that big key. We know it's back there because we saw Solski do it earlier.
Yeah, right now what's left, she's only got 1 check left to make here in the Chain Chomp room here. But 2.5 hearts on Blue Mail, unfortunately 1 hit, and it's a 1-hit KO. Oh, we find ourselves the back of Skull Woods here at the at the ferry here. It's the one where you can get all the upgrades. And just a key there in the Chain Chomp room, so she's going to mirror out and head on out. Oh, we got our Georgia Peach back now here on Solski's side. Oh, now he's back to being an eggplant. And with about 12 shots here with the fire rod and a regular fighter sword and the hammer, Mothula, hopefully he'll play nice. Oh, Hazukitty, she finds the back of Hookshot Cave.
Oh! Yeah, that's a nice find from Hazukitty, finding Hookshot Cave. There's a whole bunch of chests that you can open up here. Maybe there's something good in here.
Just 1 more chest left to check out here.
We're actually getting to see the intended return route. We don't see that too often.
Now, just unfortunately some money and arrows needed there in Hookshot Cave. Oh, that takes us to the back of the race game, which is going to lead us to our flippers.
Yeah, which means that we can go into Swamp Palace now.
Yeah, we've already unflooded the dam, so that's going to allow us to take out Swamp Palace with that hookshot and hammer. Here's round 2 here for Solski on Mothula here. Gonna have to play a little bit safe this time, only with 4 hearts and about 3 shots. Oh, that's right, I forgot he had a green potion, so now he's a full magic here. If my count was right, that was number 5. That was 6, 7. Oh, my count was way off, wasn't it? There he goes. Down goes Mothula. That gives us, a bottle. That's our third bottle of the game, if I remember. Second or third bottle in the game. That gives us our second crystal at 1 hour and 26 minutes. And that gives Solski a slight lead right now. Hazukitty does find Hype Cave. Unfortunately, did not really find a whole lot, just some money and bombs and arrows.
getting a hurt. Not too bad. Just kind of getting a bunch of checks here to see where that Candace Maria is. That's really the thing that's keeping us out of no mode at this point.
Yeah, that's really about the only thing we're missing right now. When it comes to items that we need for go mode, I mean, we have Fire Rod on Solski's side, but really just need the cane for both players. We do need the boots, though. Unfortunately, Solski does not have those yet, and does not made his way for those flippers yet. So we are almost in no mode.
Yeah, I guess it does depend too. We still don't know what the scenario is for crystals. If it's like 5 out of 7, maybe you don't need it. You can skip that Misery Mire one.
Yeah, that is very true here. We have yet seen what our requirements are up in Hyrule Castle, but we actually have not yet even seen anything inside Hyrule Castle. We haven't gotten interest to that yet at all.
Yep. There's the Fire Rod.
There's the Fire Rod for Hazukitty side. So the only thing that she's really looking for now is just that cane.
Yeah. I don't know if we're going to see anybody go up and check the pyramid sign. I doubt it at this point. Hazukitty had the opportunity to do it way earlier and chose not to. So
if I remember
my feeling is
they actually did. There's no sign up there. They're both on the castle upstairs, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, it's on the castle because it's inverted. That's right. So we do have to find the entrance that gets us up there. I'm used to it being on top of the pyramid, so that would make sense if it was, inverted cross world. It's going to be on the light world side, so it's going to be on top of Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, that's where both signs are at, if I remember correctly. One on the left and one of the right there of the center door on the second floor of where you'd go in to go face Aga Tower.
I'm seeing how does it go back to Dark World?
Yeah, there's our Fat Fairy. She's the one that gave us our green potion a little bit earlier after you threw the bottle in. Solski picking up Kiki here, checking out our checks here when it comes to the pod area. And Hazu having a hard time hitting those mimics there with that hammer.
There's some bombs. Hey, bomb shop.
And yep, Swamp Palace, Desert Palace are 5-6, but we already knew that. And getting his map check, which we've already seen that as well. Hazukitty looks like she's going to give us a check here of Turtle Rock, but we already know where our front entrance is for Turtle, where that takes us. But no, she's actually using the portal here on top of Turtle Rock here.
Yeah, she doesn't have Quake at the moment anyway, so she can't do that.
Is this going to be a ped check here on Solski's side? I'm thinking so.
Yep, he's got the book out. He's memeing with the literacy.
We do find this C-shaped house, which is the back entrance to Laser Bridge. Unfortunately, just 10 arrows there, and this leads us to this C-shaped house for 10 arrows. And what does Ped have for us today?
Yes, triple bomb. I get the feeling Solski's a little frustrated right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him for feeling that way, but right now, being what this dungeon is, he's already doing a lot better than I ever would, because I would probably be still looking for the first place to find items. This is not my forte when it comes to this type of randomizer.
Yeah, it can be kind of tricky. There's a lot of locations to check and everything, so it can be somewhat of a pain in the butt to remember where everything is. So really taking like good notes is super important when you're doing one of these seats. Just to remember where you need to go and what you need to get to there.
And Hazukitty now here in Tower of Hera. Oh, we have not seen Tower of Hera yet, have we?
Nope.
And Solski finding the well here. He's going to find himself the ice rod and the boots here. There's his boots. So he is allowed to go fast now. Oh, unfortunately, find a key. Well, actually, no, we have the big key, so we don't need to go down there quite yet. Using the silver arrows, take care of those beetles. And Solski going to give us a check here for our... Oh, and there's our castle. Oh, we finally found Hyrule Castle. So that gives us access to escape. Gives us access to Dark Cross. Maybe we'll get lucky and one of the connectors here would lead us to where we're outside so we can see where we're going. Maybe find out what our what our requirements are.
But first, Solski is going to go and do the rescue portion of this.
Hazu going for the hearts here.
Yep. Hazukitty, meanwhile, going to visit our friend Moldorm. Probably use the very small hammer to hit the very big worm.
There's 2 hits. And... Oh! I thought you got... There's hit number 3.
There we go. Yep.
So 50-50 chance here. Is this an item or the map? And it is the item. Just a big 20, so don't need to go to the basement.
Always happy to not have to make a basement trip.
So there at just a little under an hour, 36 minutes, that now gives Hazu her second crystal of the match. And as she flutes out, she's going to flute back to number 3. Oh, she's going to Swamp Palace.
I like this play. You have everything you can to go do it. Go do it. You get you a 5/6 crystal as well. You may need that if somehow Pyramid Fairy is blocking a dungeon entrance we haven't seen so far.
Yeah, and right now, if Solski follows this all the way through, goes all the way to Sanctuary, he will pick up his second glove. So as well as his second sword. So hopefully he'll go, or actually no, he can't because he does not have a key.
Yep.
So he'll have to save and quit here. Yeah, I just realized that he did not have a key. I thought he did.
Nope.
Ooh, that was a Sankart.
Yep. Sankart showing up in Dark Cross. A little surprised that
he's not checking. Yeah, I was surprised he didn't check any of those extra spots that where the exits come from.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, I'm surprised that we didn't get a check there of the other exits, just to see where they lead to.
Yeah, and he passed up Bonk Crocs as well.
Go up to
ledge.
Yep.
And just a shop.
Yes, indeed. Not having that second lift upgrade means no easy way to get into King's Tomb. He's about to find GT, or the pyramid. So now he knows for sure. Ganon is down there.
Oh, I think he just wants to double check again. It's down there. I think he probably. Oh yeah, he's going to try to figure out what he needs. Was hoping that he needed just one crystal to beat him, but unfortunately, he needed at least 3, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. He's also going to need a second sword upgrade as well, because right now he's on fighter sword. You're not going to be able to touch Ganon with that.
Yeah, and I'm looking here at the weighted levels here, and for just to be 3 crystals here, I'm trying to see what the percentage here is, but I want to say it's like 10% if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's about 10%. So 3 and 4 crystals is 10%.
There we go. Now Solski's getting his glove and his sword.
Yep, and we did find the lamp, by the way. It's the last chest before you get to Argus there in Swamp Palace. So Hazukitty now taking care of Argus.
Yeah, definitely nice to find that. Don't have to worry about any more dark rooms. Hazukitty taking her time, taking down these puffballs here.
Thankfully, having the silvers. Oh, just a moment too soon. There we go.
There we go. And down goes Argus here for a big 20. Unfortunately, though, it's going to leave us 2 items left to be found here. Out of, I believe, 4 chests she did not check. She did not check the big chest, the south chest, the big chest, and then on left-hand side. So,
yep,
50-50 shot.
Meanwhile, Solski is now going over and is like, heck with this, I'm going to go take care of Trinex. This is a pendant dungeon. If it's all dungeons, this is a really smart play. Oh, and somebody... Oh, he's going to hover. He's going to hover. You try to hover. You try to hover the gap. Oh my goodness. I am literally just sitting here watching.
Yeah, so am I. I'm just sitting here in awe.
Come on, buddy. You can do it.
Come on.
You got this.
Come on.
You got this.
Yeah! He gets this.
Woo!
Nice! Nice. Everybody throw us some pats on the back on that one. Holy cow.
Absolutely. I've seen it done before, and it doesn't matter how many times you've seen it done. That is just some impressive stuff.
Yeah, I agree with you, Chad. Clip that, what we just saw there. Holy cow.
Oh my goodness.
And Jesus finding the back of Desert Palace there in Bonk Rocks. Here we are, we're now on phase 3 on Trinex. Oh, please be careful, Solski. Come on.
Yeah, you just did a really cool hover. Come on, bud.
Yeah, I know. There we go. Now that was awesome.
Yep.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Meanwhile, while we're here mesmerized by the hover and this Trinex fight, Hazukitty is just going to work, doing the work in Desert Palace, about to go fight Lamolas.
Oh man. So that gives us, unfortunately he gets just a pendant for that, but that's all good.
Oh, nice. Now we know where the entrance to Turtle Rock is. And we're going to get a turn-in here as well.
There it goes down. Lamolas there. Unfortunately gives us the pendant though, but that is our second 5/6 crystal. So now we go get the big bomb and go bomb the pyramid fairy if we need to. You know, it's too bad that this seed is not a PED gold seed, because if this was a PED gold seed, Solski just took a huge lead after that amazing hover. Unfortunately, though, it is not going to be it's not a PED seed, but still, that's awesome. Oh, there's a tempered sword.
Yeah, nice find there. Yeah, I think I was just about to say this, and I think our awesome tracker has also noticed this. We haven't found Pod yet.
Haven't found what?
We haven't found Pod. We don't know where.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
See, the thing is, you know what I've been thinking for a while now? I think, and this is gonna be my guess, and I do not want to hear chat be like, burn the witch, or it actually will be Warlock here, but if I'm being pedantic, I'm kind of wondering if it's not the Pyramid Fairy entrance is Pod.
Yeah, that's very true. And we did find that bomb, the bomb shop.
Is that Pod?
Yeah, it was at Pod. So that's, at least you don't have to worry about having to go through some water or anything like that with that bomb. So, which I would think with Hazukitty, that would be your next stop, is to go get that. And she's going in that direction, so maybe that's what she's going to do.
You got the mirror out, so probably just going to check these locations.
And there's Solski's hook shot.
And Serious Business also in chat pointing out another possible location being up on the second floor entrances to the castle. So that's absolutely within play too. That's another location that we haven't been to yet.
Looks like Hazukitty gonna make her way now up to
Potion Shop, which we know is Turtle Rock, because we just saw Solski beat Turtle Rock and pop out in front here. So,
here's my question though: is her hovering skills as good as Solski's?
You know, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen Hazu hover. I don't know if she does.
And Solski making his way back into GT. He does know that with that hook shot, he can finish the bottom. Now, I just thought of this. If he actually does finish this, he goes all the way through GT.
Mm-hmm.
That will actually give him the second floor to Castle Tower.
It does.
But is it worth it, though? We know that we don't have to beat GT to get to Ganon.
Nope.
But is that something that you do? Do you take the time to defeat Agatu to get you up on top of the castle?
That's a good question.
I'd say that'd definitely be a good poll question right there for chat if we were able to do that. We'd definitely like to have their opinion, see what they would do.
Yeah, so really the worst case scenario right now is something like Magic Bat's got Kane and Kane's required to complete the game for whatever reason. If it's like if it's like all crystals and Kane's on Magic Bat, well, guess what? You're going to do Castle Tower.
Yep. And there's the bombos there on Solski's side, so now he has all 3 medallions. But I'm just kind of curious here. Will he actually finish the dungeon here? Will he finish GT? Ganon, he is east side of the graveyard, down that fall hole. Chad was asking about that one.
Yeah, down the Houlihan hole, basically, or what normally is the Houlihan hole. And we have a whole bunch of people joining us from SpeedGaming. Big ol' raid. Hey everybody, welcome to ALTTPR League Season 3.
Welcome to everybody here. Checking this out here. Just kind of give us our feedback right now, or not our feedback, kind of what we were at right now. This is an inverted seed. It is cross keys, entrance shuffle, and that's really about it. We do not know the goal yet here because we have not made our way to the top of Hyrule Castle yet.
Yeah, we know it's not Zero Crystal defeat Ganon because we've dropped in a couple times and Ganon still told us we haven't done the thing that we need to do yet. So, and this has been after we've had a couple crystals here, so we know that Solski just dropped in a little bit ago, and he's got the Thief's Hound crystal, and Ganon said, "Nope, come back later."
Yeah, it looks like Solski's gonna do what I was talking about here. Gonna finish up Agate too. He's now making the climb.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
She missed the screen transition on 0, so now she's gonna go all the way back to get that bomb.
Yep. You're gonna probably just go. No, gonna go to 8 and say, "To heck with it."
Oh, I hope that doesn't come back in. Or no, she's okay. It looks like she's making her way back up to pod. Or oh no, she's gonna check
She's
out.
gonna check
Ice
House. Yep, which we know is just junk.
Yeah, I gotta keep reminding myself, hey, we're in inverted seed. We're not in regular normal seed. And this is her entrance into the back of Skull Woods here.
Yep, this is completable. And meanwhile, we are seeing Solski go ahead and climb Gauntlet, so Solski is going to do the Aga 2 fight here. Yeah, the big question marks that we've got right now for anyone who's just joined us in this match, Solski's making some choices here, going through and doing GT. And obviously you can tell from the crystal count that Hazu's got a pretty substantial crystal lead at this point. But there's still some unknowns. There's still we don't know what the goal is for this, as far as specifically how many dungeons we have to complete, how many crystals we have to get. We have not found that info yet. We have not found a way to get to the top of Hyrule Castle. And because of that, we also don't know if we need to go to Misery Mire, which means we don't know if we need the Cane of Samarian. Solski actually having to do this the hard way with the actually going to use Ether Dats. That's a nice way to take care of that. Normally we see the Cane of Samaria used in the most satisfying room in the game, part 1 and part 2 here. Probably going to get another Ether here to make those Wiz Robes go poof.
Yeah, and right there, Hazukitty, that is crystal number 5 for her. Taking down the Moth and Skullwoods, getting her bottle. That now makes it 5-2 here when it comes to crystals between the two runners.
Yep. So this is definitely a strong race so far from Hazu. Solski is behind, but still certainly a possibility to catch up here. It's not without possibility that if Solski gets some luck here, and if we do need to do GT, this could be nice to have it out of the way.
Yeah, Hazu here going through her notes to see what she needs.
Yeah.
And there's our mirror shield and just a heart piece.
Has Solski red pad? Yeah, we know it's not pedestal, and we know that it's just a triple bomb on the pedestal. So Solski has done that already.
Hopefully Hazu here will go back and try again with that bomb. And there goes Moldorm 2 down.
No hover across yet this time.
Moldorm chest here, just a heart piece.
Yes, indeed. So
yeah, I don't blame him for not. Oh, go ahead. Sorry about that.
I was gonna say you said you were gonna blame him for hovering, probably, right? Yeah, it does need to do it.
Yeah, actually, what I was gonna say is I was gonna tell him if I was him, I probably would not push my luck, especially after that awesome hover in Turtle Rock.
Yeah. Usually I kind of find that unless you're one of like the really hovery people who does it all the time, like just bust it out in every match just because that's what you do. I guess maybe it's just me, but I usually find at least the Moldorm hover seems to fail a little bit more often.
There's 4 hits, and Hazukitty now making her way up up GT. So, and there goes Aga 2 down. So we're finally gonna see what our requirements are to beat Ganon.
About time.
Yeah, I would think right now with Hazu, with her 5 crystals, I think right now it's got to lean more in her favor.
I think so, yeah.
Because if it's 6 crystals, all she's got left is Pod.
3 to enter.
Okay, GT and Ganon. Oh, Hazu can beat Ganon. If she goes straight to Ganon right now, she can beat him.
Oh, and indeed there is Pod. It is up on top.
Oh my. So, if Hazu would just go to face Ganon right now, she wins the match. So,
yep.
I'm sure as soon as she completes GT, that's exactly where she is going.
Oh, yeah.
Is going back to go take down Ganon.
Yep, so that's definitely go mode. So Hazukitty's definitely been go mode for a while. We didn't know if we would need that cane for go mode. We do not. We don't need to go to Mire.
Yeah, so right now, let's give Hazu probably say about 5-6 minutes, 7 minutes on the high side here to finish up GT. Unfortunately, it only has that Master Sword here. So it's going to be a long fight that way. So that might give Solski a chance here to pick up his last 2 crystals that he needs. And, oh, well, you've already, Neon, I hate to say it, but people are telling you to burn in chat. I'm sorry. Burn the witch. You know what? I'm going to stand up for this guy because I'm impressed that he was actually able to call it. So.
Well, I actually said it was going to be at the ferry. It was going to be the entrance, but someone else in chat, I can't remember who else in chat mentioned that it was possibly going to be up on. It could possibly be up on the castle tower, which was also a very good call.
Unfortunately, Solski here not finding a whole lot so far here in the front. Pod, unfortunately, though, that's Pod for you. You're always used to finding at least 4 of the keys that you need to get through Pod here in the front.
Oh yeah, it was Serious Business was the one who said could be one of the castle entrances. So shoutouts to Serious Business for correctly predicting that it would be up on top of there. And I did not consider that as a possibility, and it turns out that was the correct location after all. Yeah, Hazukitty just using the sword here on the Wizrobes in satisfying Room in the Game Part 1, and now satisfying Room in the Game Part 2. I'm doing a little bit slower here, not getting to use the magic blocks from the Cane of Samaria. I'm not sure we're ever going to find out where that cane is. I'm also not quite sure we're ever going to see what that left side entrance goes to.
Yeah.
Which kind of stinks.
I was thinking maybe if Kane was going to be anywhere, it was going to be right here, since it was the only dungeon we haven't seen yet. I think we've just about checked all of our overworld places, so.
And 6th floor now for Hazukitty. Oh no! Little stumble, but should be okay.
So Pod not yielding anything important. Oh, there's her first shield of the game. And a heart piece.
Yep.
Now she is getting ready to take on Troll Dorm 2.
Yeah, so for anyone wondering where Solski got that 3rd sword upgrade, it's on Graveyard Ledge. So we have not seen that location, or I don't think
there was Zora Ledge, Graveyard Ledge.
Oh no, yeah. So Graveyard Ledge, Zora Ledge, and there was one in
Bag of Escape.
Bag of Escape. Yep. So actually, Solski's is from his 3rd one is from Zora Ledge. We saw him do the splash delete. That's how he got his first one.
Yes, that's correct.
Yep.
Yeah, Hazu did not go up to Zora. Oh gosh. There she goes. Now she's in the clear. And there we go. Turtle room there on Pod. And let's see how Hazu does with her math test here. Which one? Oh, just got the single on that one. Another single. And there's 3. And then now here is King Helmasaur. And one more hit here to take down Aga2, 11121, and there's her Aga2. She's getting ready to figure out that she needs 5 crystals. She already has. So the question is, does she look for another sword, or does she go straight to Ganon? Hopefully she goes straight to Ganon, but we shall see. And at 2 hours, 2 minutes, 50 seconds, down goes King Helmasaur. That is crystal number 3, and the cape here on Solski's side.
Yes, indeed.
So what's she gonna do here?
Probably checking some stuff off.
Go left or right, please. Go left or right. Just don't go down the hole. Oh, well, right there was one of our entrances to there in the pod. But no, Hazu, where you going? No, Hazu, come. Go, there you go. Now go check the sign.
Oh, hey, we are going to get to see what's on the left side.
There you go. There she goes.
Checkerboard Cave.
There, you got your 5. There she goes. She realizes she's got her 5. Double checking it. And she gonna get some safeties here. And what is... Oh, there's our 3rd bot. Ooh, blue goo. It's always a nice safety to find.
Yep. Is she going to jump down? Probably realizing you can't flute in an inverted in the overworld.
Gotta use your mirror.
Yep,
Gotta use the mirror. There we go.
Actually, I'm wondering why.
I'm telling you, in the potion
I was gonna
is...
say, unless you want to go with the. I'm just not sure why you'd flute there, because you could get there from the overworld if you jump down, which you did.
Yeah, see, I can't remember where the potion shop was at.
Because, yeah, all you have to do, you jump down from the castle up there, and you just go around to go up, and you're right there. Unless she's trying to get to the potion shop. I'm trying to remember where it's at.
Yeah, I would think that's where she's going to go, is try to go to the potion shop here to get her...
Get some safeties, yeah.
Some potion... Oh, I bet you what she's doing. She's got her bug net out. So she's going to drop down this hole right here and pick up a couple fairies.
Not a bad idea.
But she's only got the 1 bottle, though, so...
Yeah, Solski's, making progress here. Oh, no, she got 2. There's one of the bee in it.
Oh, did she get 2?
And she just phase ate the fairies. Oops.
Oh, she must have actually... There we go.
Yeah, they were basically stacked on top of each other, and she phase ate both of them.
Yeah. But at least she knew that was a quick fix, though. And now she's on her way to take on Ganon here with just Master Sword. So, Master Sword, you need 24 spins here on both Phase 1 and Phase 2. Unfortunately, though, she does not have the Cane of Samaria to help buffer some of her bounce back after she hits Ganon with that spin. But you know what? These are top-tier runners. These are the best of the best, and I'm sure that she can do it regardless.
Yeah, I would agree. So, the Invitational League has probably the best teams that we have that we could have from last season. Everyone in this league, no matter where you're at, up or down the rankings, you know, if you're in this league, you're really, really good.
That you definitely are correct, sir. That a lot of players here are top-notch runners here. They only invited 64 people into this tournament, And there is like 53, 54 teams in the open league, so the competition is extremely stiff. So here we go. We are in Ganon's fight here. We do not get the saying you have not met your goal yet, so here we go.
Yep. It's going to be a lot of spins here now. Once it gets to phase 4, it'll be a little bit easier. You just have to freeze Ganon and do it like normal. So...
Now, then that was a heavy hit there that she took from the spear there, that 4 hearts. But she does have a fairy. Just needs to take her time. Don't need to be in a hurry.
Yep. She probably doesn't know it yet, but has quite the lead right now. Solski's still looking for that 5th crystal.
And we are on phase 2. Oh, no. Oh, took 2 hits by the fire ring here. Going to use the invincibility frames here of the hook shot. Oh!
Yeah, she's got 2 fairies. Used one of them, so... Obviously not what you were hoping for if you are cheering on Hazukitty, but all's not done yet. Not even close. You just gotta play things nice and safe here. Use the iframes from the hook shot to get through the really tough part. Still on phase 2. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of the safeties that makes this a lot safer. So you're gonna have to try and be smart about it. Get those spins in. You know, Solski inching closer to the 4th crystal. Just gotta be careful.
And she's inching way closer using those invincibility frames. Does not
Nicely
take a
done.
hit. Wow, that was a really fast Lamos fight there on Solski's side. So at 2 hours and 9 minutes, that gives him crystal number 4.
Right. And crystal 5, if you can get to it, you know, Tower of Hero is going to be really quick. Oh. Again, you know.
Alright, so she's down to her last. That's her last fairy. But she doesn't got much left here. I think that we're now going to be, we're now starting phase 3.
Okay, so she's made it through. She made it through the really tough part with this Master Sword fight. So just gotta get these spins in here. Gotta watch the fire bats as well.
All right, so there's 2 down.
Hit the warps.
Dodges the bat flames. There's hit number 3.
No bat that time, so that's nice.
There's hit number 4 right here. So here we go. Last phase. Just 4 spins and 4 silver arrows. Gets the torch glitch here.
Very nicely done. And just has to be careful now.
There's hit number 1.
Oh,
it takes
torch
the hit
went out.
by the bat.
Whew, well, that's gonna be close. All right, that's
hit
good.
number 2. There's 2 down, halfway there. Oh, there's number 3. Is it 4? Oh, not gonna get the double.
Nope.
Oh. Oh, yikes!
Oh!
God.
I think she's got. Oh no! Okay, I think we're good now. Oh.
Oh my goodness!
Oh.
Holy, ladies and gentlemen, throw your GGs into chat for that fight. Holy cow! In the wonderful worlds of Harry Carey and Hazukitty, she crosses the bridge with a final time of 2 hours, 11 minutes, and 4 seconds to take first place in this race. Throw your GGs in there, and the Triforce saying you just wasted 2 hours of your life.
Wow.
I don't think that was wasted at all. Holy cow.
The Triforce just trolling us all. Oh my goodness, that was but that fight at the end there. Oh.
How did I wouldn't know how in the heck she missed that. I mean, it was like that had to be like less than a frame. I mean, gee, I thought she got nailed by that bat.
Yeah, I was really scared, but you know, down to the last safety as Solski is now in Swamp Palace. Is just gonna go mode this, and I think Solski is gonna finish this race out. It looks like so. Definitely keep cheering him on. he finishes this up. Should be done shortly. This will be crystal number 5, and just has to get Argus and then go fight Ganon. And once Solski finishes up here, we will get both of the runners in here for an interview. But I think for now we'll just kind of, I think we're just going to try and get everyone together, and then we'll wait for the race to finish up.
Yeah, Solski making quick, easy work here of Swamp Palace.
Yeah, that's the nice thing here is he knows he's in go mode. He knows he's got 5 crystals. He knows that, you know, doesn't have to do anything else. Not going to worry about diver down. Not going to worry about anything else. Just get to the back, take care of business, and, you know, do the thing.
And not going to do the diver down here.
Yeah, he's just not going to worry about it, I think, at all. You know, there's no reason to get fancy at this point. You know, just go do it the normal way. It's probably the quickest way to get it done, or at least the way with the least amount of fuss. Yep.
Hello.
Hello, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, now joining us in the booth here, Hazukitty.
Hazu.
Yes.
All I
Hazukitty,
can
yeah.
say is, holy cow, what a
I'm
race!
confused because entrance is my weakness. I'm very bad at entrance.
It was quite the adventure watching you and Solski go through this seed, and we're actually watching Solski finish up right now. Okay, there we go. A little bit of a delay on Argus for Solski, but one shot takes care of it. And yeah, that's his 5th crystal, and both of you know it by this point that it's the 5 crystal Ganon fight. So
I actually did not know it was 5 until I went there. I honestly, like, when I found Hera, I was like, there was a point when I found that fire rod where I was like, you know, depending on the way this shakes out, this could be go mode. And when I found Hera, I said, this is 4 crystals, I'm going for it. But I kind of was uncertain before I went to GT, and I just went, you know what, I'll just check the few entrances before I go there. And then I found woods, and then I was like, okay, it's 5 crystals, I'm doing it, then we're going.
yeah, it turned out to be a smart play here as Solski's about to drop into. Oh, actually, looks like getting set up for. I think he was going. Ain't quite sure what he did there, but now he's dropping into Ganon. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this has been this has been an interesting seed to watch. You know, Cross Worlds entrance shuffle is. I'm not surprised it took over 2 hours. It's not an easy thing to navigate sometimes.
Yeah.
As Solski currently working on phase 2, so yeah, we'll talk in just a moment, Hazu, about your Ganon fight, because boy, that was we were kind of all watching and chat and just even in comments booth here, just being like, oh my goodness, this thing is going right down to the wire with Ganon versus Hazukitty's health. He's on phase 3 right now, getting those warps that we saw you deal with. And it's like, oh no, server, my one true weakness. And it doesn't quite get the torch glitch with the fire rod, but triple, nice. And there's the last one.
Yeah, so go ahead and throw your GGs into chat, ladies and gentlemen.
GG, Solski.
Wow. This was a very interesting race here between both these runners, and now Solski, all he has to do is cross this 1x3 bridge, doing the moonwalk as he's going out and finishes off with a time of 2 hours and 17 minutes even. Throw your GGs in there for him. Hopefully we'll get him in here in a second.
Yep.
And wow. All right, so Jesus, just in case if you don't already know, even though you did win the race, if you ask chat, the winning moment of this race was when we watched Solski cross the long gap in TR to get all the way to Trinex.
Wait, hovered?
Yeah, he hovered.
I actually had a brief moment where I was like, then I was like, no, any statement, any sentence that starts, idea that starts, if I could hover, is immediately vetoed.
and speaking of Solski is in here now. So GG, friend.
Hey there, Solski.
Hey, good game.
Solski?
Oh, yeah, I'm there. You guys can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got you.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect.
There you are.
perfect.
Yep.
Yeah, that was it was a lot of fun.
Honestly, wasn't supposed to win this one. I took you as the opponent because it was my understanding you were best at mystery, and so I wanted Walsh to have the best chance at winning.
Nah, I suck at mystery.
I'm kind of a little surprised.
Yeah,
So,
I suck at mystery. It's fine.
Yeah. So I was going to ask how after that inverted cross world entrance shuffle seat, how y'all feeling right now?
I loved it. That was kind of what I was hoping to play because I don't even think I've ever done a inverted crossworlds before, maybe one, but it was a lot of fun kind of figuring things out. I think I made a couple of key errors.
I've done
fine,
inverted
but...
crossworld before. It was actually inverted crossworld Enemize.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was practice for last season.
Yeah, it was pretty rough getting the pro late and then boots later.
Like
I think
pro
those are like
late?
the two things. Yeah, I kind of went on a little adventure because it's like
Ah.
inverted crossworlds. So
I found the pearl very early.
yeah, I probably could have too, but
Well, the big
I kinda wanna
difference
explore.
was actually before you found it, Solski had actually did a lot of exploration in the light world and
Right.
did a lot of that, and then eventually he made his way to Spiral Cave to pick up that moon pearl.
Took me forever to get my like boots, mitts, swords.
Yeah.
But I still kind of made my way through. It's fine.
Yeah, that was you did kind of close the gap down there at the end, just with some of the plays and stuff later in the game. But Hazu, just real quickly, can you walk us through that Ganon fight? You picked up those two fairies, and it turned out to be super important for you, having to do that with the Master Sword.
I'm not good with my Master Sword Ganon fight, and I just feel safer when I have fairies. Very safer when I have fairies.
It turned out to be a smart decision. You need both of them to get through the some of the very tight little bats and stuff that were flying around.
Yeah, I honestly thought that if I had to do the fight fast because I was like, about to lose, I was like, I can still do it. I just have to go for it.
Yeah, for a lot of this race, though, for the longest time, you both kind of sat with the green pennant there for a while, and then Solski, you got Thieves Town, and then eventually Hazu, you got Thieves Town, and then for you, that's kind of where everything started finally opening up for you, where you can take out your other crystals here.
Yeah.
And then that was kind of where things separated. And when you guys finally went to GT right before you went to GT that last time, I was kind of wondering if you guys were actually going to finish Aga 2, and mainly for the reason of, since we weren't able to find our way to upstairs in Hyrule Castle to finally figure out what our goal was of this seed. And Solski actually went first, but when he finished Aga Tower, he was only at 2 crystals, I believe, but you already had your 5.
Really?
And so that was the big difference there at the end.
I'm just kind of shocked. I won. I wasn't expecting it.
Well, do you realize too, with your win in your division, that puts you in a solid second place now?
Yes.
In
I
your
know
division. Because if we take a quick look here at your division here, in the Skull Worlds division here, Well, if it ever wants to load up for me. Yep, there it goes. We look at this one. Fendora Drifters is in your division. They're perfect so far, 10-0. And then you guys are in second place by yourself at 7-3, 21 points. Team Kaffa and Waffle House Drive-Thru, both those teams are sitting at 6-4. They are a game behind you for third place. And a couple places down, then we get Utang Clan here, but it's still anybody's race here. I mean, we got 2 full weeks left here.
Yeah.
Anything can swing.
Yeah. It's like I heard that my girlfriend might watch this, and it's like I have to give 100%. No, I have to give 200, and I just felt really confident. Like I gave myself this whole motivational speech before, like yesterday, I think it was. That I feel ready to take on all of Z3R, and we're gonna ignore the fact that I don't have the execution for that. I felt really good about this.
Yeah, and you should. I mean, this was a great game. We definitely sat here at the edge of our seats the whole time. I mean, especially when Solski crossed TR bridge there all the way to Trinex. We could not believe that actually happened. I believe a couple people did clip it. It was very interesting and very fun to watch. So,
yeah.
Any final comments for you guys here on just on this week in general? I mean, here we are. We are now at the end of week 5. We just finished up Mystery Week. Next week, we got all Dungeon Key Sanity. I mean, what's your thoughts going into all this?
Well, at least Walsh and Misher have a little more wiggle room to make a mistake, because we're not going in tied for third.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be tight. I know I'm looking forward to it just as a spectator. So
yeah. Well, good game, Solski.
Yeah, GG.
Enjoyed this.
Yeah, same. All right, guys. Take care. Have a good one.
Thank you, guys. GG's to both of these runners. If you have not already done so, give both those runners a follow. They totally deserve it after that race there. This is the last race of the evening here. There is some races scheduled for tomorrow here. Just kind of go for a run through to finish up here on week number 5. There is a race tomorrow at 11 o'clock in the morning. OP Got Good versus the Sexy Gannons. And then at 2 o'clock will be the final race here of week number 5. I Like Big Boots versus the Spoilers. We got Zero Rush and Dr. Marty O. 2 good races for tomorrow. And then next week, week number 6, as I said a little bit earlier, we get into an open all Dungeon Key Sanity. And then our final week, we got Open Defeat Ganon Randomizer Co-op Info Share. So definitely going to be interesting here these last 2 weeks. This week, we actually got to see a little bit of the next 2 weeks that are going to happen here. So, like I say, if you have not already done so, give a follow to both these teams. Today we had Solski and Hazukitty on their teams, the Utang Clan, Emo Saru, and Apathetic Duck. And then on Tile Rooms, we got Jay Misher and RD Walsh. Please give them a follow. Also, please give a follow to my co-com here, Neon Tiger. Give a follow to our tracker, So Cool 2044. Without the people in the background pushing those buttons, life would not be as easy as what it is for me and Neon Tiger. So I know I'm going to let Neon finish up here tonight. I'm going to say good night. Thank you. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Please be good to each other. Please take care of yourself, and please take care of your family. So it's all yours, Neon.
I was going to say, make sure to give not only Solski and Hazukitty follows here, both of them just put on some excellent rando. It always stinks because you always have to have a winner and a loser. I've chatted with both of them before. I've met Solski in person at GDQ. They're both very excellent people, and I'm very glad that they're part of this league with their teammates as well. And also make sure to follow Bandman25, who's my co-com tonight. Did an excellent job. Always nice working with people. Again, really, we gave you the schedule for tomorrow, the last 2 races. Next week, kick off with again that all dungeon ski sanity. So things are about to get hectic and fun for these last 2 weeks. There's a lot of scrambling that's going to be going on to see who makes it into the playoffs and who doesn't. It's every game from here on out is going to be especially contested. So if you enjoy watching Rando, stay tuned. You're going to have some really, really great races. But, as always, remember someone out there loves you. We love you too. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Be good to one another. And we will see you soon for another match here in the ALTTPR League. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.